Hey everybody, I am your host, Paramedic Graham Judd. I'm trying to get used to this new setup because I've done videos, usually on my cell phone and I've done some from my laptop, but this one's kind of funny because if I look at the screen, it doesn't look like I'm looking at you. So anyway, trying to figure it out. I also want to do something kind of cool for the background. I added some pictures of my kids. Where they at? Oh, they're back there somewhere. Anyway. I got pictures of my kids in my office now, which is kind of cool. But what I wanted to talk to you guys about today is why haven't you liked my YouTube channel yet? I've had this channel for a while, and I know I haven't been real active on it. But, I want to do a lot more videos. I want to provide a lot more content to you guys. And I need y'all to shoot me messages, comment on my videos, tell me what you think, tell me what's on your mind. Let's talk, let's discuss. I get a lot of interaction on Facebook and my page, Graham Judd, on Facebook, at Medic Judd on Facebook. You can also like me on Twitter. Pretty sure it's Medic Judd there too. I don't know. I use it sometimes. But anyway, I need to know what we need to talk about. Um, Basically, I think of things from time to time that I think are cool that I want to talk about and what's on my mind. But more importantly, I want to talk about what's on your mind as far as EMS goes. We can talk operations, we can talk education, we can talk scenarios, we can talk patient assessment tips. I did a series of like 4 patient assessment tips a while back. I've done some parody videos. I did my favorite one's my night watch audition tape. That was actually really funny. But whatever y'all want to talk about, leave it in the comments. Today, in particular, um, an article caught my eye last week about a county that is going back to 24-hour shifts after having been on 12-hour shifts. Now, I've got to tell you, I never even thought about working a 12-hour shift. The county I came from, it's a big county. It covers about 2,000 square miles, has 31 24-hour ALS ambulances. And that's kind of what we did. I mean, we worked 24-hour shifts. We picked up overtime. We did 48s. The longest I've ever worked is 60 hours straight. Um, and I know that there's a kind of an argument about um, EMS fatigue and stuff like that. I'm not real sure I understand it. Let me rephrase that. I do understand it. Some of y'all are working in systems where it's like 24 hours, but it's system status management. So you're moving, 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 moving. And A, system status management was bred by the devil. And B, there's no reason to be on a 24-hour shift and moving all 24 hours. It happens. It happens even, when you've got an Xbox, a TV, a recliner, and a bed. There are nights where people need you. But I never worked a shift and felt as though I was unsafe to drive home. Even when I worked my 48-hour shifts, I never felt safe, or unsafe rather, trying to drive home. The other thing is you never hear about firefighter fatigue. Firefighter fatigue, yeah. They work 24-hour shifts too. You don't hear about it. And of course, there's other reasons associated with that. But as far as 24-hour shifts go, man, I love them. I love my 24-hour shifts. If I was I'm not on the truck anymore. I'm in an office. But if I was back on my 24-hour shifts, I would never go back to a 12-hour shift. I worked them. I work 12-hour nights. I also need coffee. Keep my mouth wet while I talk. I worked 12-hour nights. I picked up overtime and worked some day shifts and things like that. I hated 12-hour shifts. Couldn't stand them. And the other thing is you don't get paid as well when you work a 12-hour shift as you do a 24-hour shift. Typically, your 12-hour shift averages out your 24-hour shift averages out to 56 hours a week. So even though you make a little bit less per hour on an hourly basis, you actually make more on an annual basis. In fact, I was working a 12-hour shift as a paramedic supervisor. An opportunity came up for me to get on a 24-hour truck as a paramedic, and it was like an $8,000 a year pay increase to work as a paramedic on a 24-hour truck. So, why would I work a 12-hour shift as a supervisor when I could work 24-hour shift as a paramedic? work less days per month and make more money? That's silly. So anyway, back to the topic at hand. What are your thoughts on 24-hour shifts? What are your thoughts on paramedic fatigue? Um, if you like system status, just don't comment. I don't want to hear it. I don't like it. But I do like interacting with you guys. So tell me what you think about 24-hour shifts. Shoot me a message. Leave me a comment. Tell me what you want to talk about. If I come up with something cool in the meantime, I'll do another video. But right now, I've been working pretty hard, so my mind's kind of fried, and I can't think of anything pressing. I haven't seen anything in the news real pressing lately that needs to be discussed. But anyway, shoot me a message. Let's talk. See ya!